If you're over 60 and you've been noticing things like aching knees that won't seem to go away, legs that feel heavy or numb when you walk, stiffness or pain when standing up from a chair, feeling sluggish or tired after what should be a light meal, you're not alone. Many people assume these are just normal signs of aging. But what if they weren't? What if these frustrating problems had less to do with your age and more to do with the vegetables on your plate? That might sound surprising, but studies from respected institutions like La Paz University Hospital in Spain and McMaster University in Canada have shown exactly that. Certain common vegetables like eggplant, raw tomatoes, and white radish contain natural compounds that can silently trigger inflammation, slow down nerve signals, and leave your legs feeling weak without you even realizing why. Meanwhile, other vegetables like kale, asparagus, and beetroot can actually help restore strength, improve circulation, and make everyday movements feel easier again. Now, let me ask you, do you want to feel lighter on your feet again? Do you want to reduce leg pain naturally, without relying on expensive medications? And do you want to move with confidence and independence at any age? If the answer is yes, then stay with me until the end of this video. We're going to walk through exactly which vegetables to avoid, which ones to eat more of, and why making just a few simple changes in your diet can make all the difference in how your legs and your entire body feel each day. And if you recognize yourself in any of these challenges, I'd love to hear your story. Drop a comment below and share which vegetables you eat regularly and whether you've noticed any changes in how you feel. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on more tips to help you stay active, independent, and strong at any stage of life. Signs you might be ignoring, but your body isn't. If you're over 60, there's a good chance you felt it. That dull, nagging ache in your knees. Legs that feel heavy or stiff like they're working against you. Numbness in your feet that makes every step feel a little less steady. Or just simple things like standing up from a chair or walking up a few stairs, suddenly feeling harder than they used to. Most people write these off as just getting older. It's easy to think that's normal for my age. But what if it's not? New research shows that some of these everyday struggles aren't just about aging. They can be linked to what you eat. Certain vegetables, ones many of us think are healthy, might actually be quietly triggering inflammation, slowing down your reflexes and making your joints and muscles weaker without you even noticing. So, which foods could be working against you? Let's break it down next. 4 vegetables that silently harm your body after 60. Number 1, eggplant. Have you ever noticed your knees feeling stiff or aching more than usual after dinner? Or maybe your legs feel heavy and slow, even if you haven't been very active? If eggplant shows up on your plate regularly, grilled, stewed, or stir-fried, it might not be as innocent as it looks. Eggplant belongs to a group of plants called nightshades. That includes tomatoes, potatoes, and bell peppers. What connects them all is a natural chemical called solanine. Solanine helps protect plants in nature, but in the human body, especially after 60, it can quietly trigger inflammation. When your immune system isn't as strong as it used to be, solanine can irritate soft tissues like knees, ankles, and hips, leading to that nagging joint pain or stiffness. A study at La Paz University Hospital in Spain found that 38% of arthritis patients reported worsened joint pain and stiffness just days after eating eggplant or other nightshades. But it's not just about your joints. Solanine can interfere with nerve signals, slowing down your reflexes. That's why some seniors feel leg weakness or heaviness that doesn't seem to have an obvious cause. You might think, I've always eaten eggplant, it's never bothered me before. But as we get older, our body processes things differently. Toxins don't clear as easily. Inflammation builds up more quietly. So here's the question. Is eggplant a regular guest at your table? If you've noticed knee pain, sluggishness, or muscle weakness lately, it might be time to test removing eggplant from your meals for a couple of weeks. You could be surprised at how much lighter and more flexible your body feels. Number 2, raw tomatoes. Tomatoes show up everywhere, in salads, sandwiches, or just sliced up with a sprinkle of salt. But did you know that eating raw tomatoes after 60 could actually do more harm than good? Like eggplant, raw tomatoes are part of the nightshade family, and contain solanine. But beyond that, they're also highly acidic. And that's where the trouble really starts for older adults. As we age, stomach acid production naturally slows down. This means your digestive system becomes more sensitive. Adding a highly acidic food like raw tomatoes can increase the chances of acid reflux, bloating, and stomach discomfort. You may have felt this before, that burning sensation or heaviness in your gut after a light meal. A study from Tufts University found that seniors who ate raw tomatoes regularly had a 35% higher risk of stomach lining irritation compared to those who preferred cooked tomatoes. But there's more. Raw tomatoes contain lectins, natural proteins that can interfere with your body's ability to absorb nutrients and may even contribute to leaky gut syndrome. This condition lets unwanted substances into your bloodstream, which can trigger joint inflammation and fatigue. If you often feel tired, mentally foggy, or bloated after salads, raw tomatoes could be the reason why. So here's something to think about. Do raw tomatoes make regular appearances in your meals? The good news? Cooking tomatoes helps reduce their solanine, acidity, and lectin content. Plus, it unlocks lycopene, a powerful antioxidant. So you don't have to give up tomatoes entirely. Just swap raw for cooked and see if your legs and stomach thank you for it. Number 3, white radish. White radish is often thought of as a clean, healthy food, served in soups, pickles, or even juiced. But if you're over 60 and feel tired, cold, or heavy after eating it, there's likely a reason. In Eastern medicine, white radish is considered a cooling food. It lowers body temperature and can slow down digestion. This is especially problematic for seniors whose internal systems aren't as strong. If you often have cold hands and feet or feel drained in the morning after eating something as simple as radish soup, your body might be reacting to this cooling effect. But there's also a Western science angle. White radish contains oxalates, compounds that can crystallize into kidney or bladder stones if they build up over time. Seniors are already at higher risk of stones due to drinking less water and slower kidney function. Another factor, certain sulfur compounds in white radish can ferment in the colon, producing gas and bloating. For people with slower digestion, this gas can create pressure that affects not just your stomach, but also your hips and legs. Many seniors report feeling heavy-legged or sluggish after meals that seem light, like radish soup. Sound familiar? So ask yourself, is white radish a regular part of your diet? If you often feel bloated, cold, or tired after eating it, try cutting back, especially at night. Swap in warming root vegetables like carrots or pumpkin instead, which support digestion and keep your body energized. Number 4, green bell pepper. Green bell peppers are crisp, colorful, and show up in all kinds of dishes, from stir-fries to fresh salads. But if you're over 60, they might not be the harmless veggie you think they are. Here's why. Green bell peppers, like eggplant and tomatoes, contain lectins and solanine. These natural plant compounds can irritate your gut lining, making digestion harder and triggering inflammation. In younger bodies, the system can handle small amounts of lectins just fine. But after 60, when your intestinal walls become thinner and more sensitive, lectins can slip through into your bloodstream and spark all sorts of issues. Things like abdominal discomfort, gas and bloating, muscle cramps, numbness, or cold sensations in your legs. A study from the University of Navarre found that people over 60 who ate green bell pepper 3 or more times per week reported higher rates of digestive issues, muscle soreness, and even leg numbness compared to those who avoided it. Plus, green bell peppers have a higher acid content than their red or yellow cousins. That makes them more likely to trigger acid reflux or irritate sensitive stomachs, especially when eaten raw or stir-fried in oil. Here's the big takeaway. Do green bell peppers show up on your plate regularly? You don't have to give up bell peppers entirely. In fact, red and yellow bell peppers are easier on the digestive system, with lower lectin content and higher levels of vitamin C and antioxidants. So next time you're making a salad or stir-fry, try swapping green for red or yellow. Your legs and stomach might thank you for it. 4 vegetables that help restore leg and joint health after 60. Number 1, asparagus. Do your legs ever feel swollen, numb, or unusually heavy when walking? That's a common complaint after 60, often tied to poor circulation and weakened neuromuscular function. But one simple vegetable could help: asparagus. Asparagus is rich in folate, vitamin E, choline, and powerful antioxidants. Choline, in particular, supports neuromuscular health by helping signals from your brain travel smoothly to your legs. That means better balance, quicker reflexes, and fewer wobbly moments. Asparagus also acts as a natural diuretic, helping reduce fluid retention in your ankles and knees. A study from the University of Navarra in Spain found seniors who ate asparagus at least 3 times per week had inflammation markers up to 28% lower than those who didn't. Dr. Ellen Grossman, a nutritionist specializing in senior health, shares, asparagus is often underrated, but for older adults, it's fantastic for reducing swelling and improving leg mobility naturally. Preparation is easy. Lightly steam or air fry asparagus. Add olive oil and garlic for extra anti-inflammatory power. So ask yourself, have you tried adding asparagus to your weekly meals? Your legs might feel the difference in just a few days. Number 2, pumpkin. If your knees feel stiff or your legs get tired quickly, pumpkin might be your new best friend. This bright orange vegetable isn't just for pies. It's packed with beta-carotene, a form of provitamin A that your body converts into active vitamin A. Vitamin A helps protect joints, connective tissues, and even your eyesight. As we age, macular degeneration becomes a real risk, and pumpkin helps guard against it. Beyond that, pumpkin offers vitamin C, vitamin E, and fiber. These all work together to fight inflammation, improve digestion, and support steady blood flow to your legs. A Tufts University study showed that people who ate beta-carotene-rich foods like pumpkin 3 to 4 times per week had nearly 30% lower risk of hip fractures. According to Dr. Laura Jensen, a geriatric dietitian, pumpkin is a gentle but powerful anti-inflammatory. It doesn't just help your knees, it supports your gut health too, which indirectly affects circulation and joint function. You can steam it, mash it into soup, or roast it with cinnamon. About 150 grams provides over 200% of your daily vitamin A needs, with no harsh side effects. Number 3, beetroot. Do your legs ever feel cold, sluggish, or sore even after simple activities? That could be a sign of poor circulation. One vegetable that can help dramatically is beetroot. Beetroot is naturally rich in nitrates. When you eat it, your body converts those nitrates into nitric oxide, which helps relax and widen your blood vessels. That means better blood flow, more oxygen reaching your legs, and fewer cramps or numbness at night. Beetroot also delivers iron, folate, and betaine, nutrients that help prevent anemia and protect muscle cells. A study from the Harvard Institute of Nutrition found that seniors who ate beetroot 2 to 3 times a week saw measurable improvements in mobility and recovery after exercise. Dr. Samuel Peters, a cardiovascular specialist, often recommends beetroot juice to his older patients. It's like nature's circulation support supplement, without the side effects. You can boil, roast, or blend beetroot into smoothies with carrots and apples for a brain and body boost. A serving of 100 grams offers around 20% of your daily folate needs, essential for energy metabolism. So, is beetroot on your grocery list? It might just be the simple change that keeps your legs warm and strong. Number 4, kale. You've probably heard kale called a superfood, but did you know it's especially powerful for seniors looking to protect bone and joint health? 1 cup of raw kale contains over 600 micrograms of vitamin K. That's more than 500% of your daily need. Vitamin K helps your bones stay dense and strong, reducing the risk of fractures, especially dangerous after a fall. Kale is also rich in vitamin C, manganese, and plant-based omega-3 fatty acids. These nutrients help your body produce collagen, which keeps ligaments and connective tissues flexible and durable. A study from McMaster University in Canada showed that seniors who added kale to their meals 3 times a week for 8 weeks saw noticeable improvements in everyday movements like standing up and climbing stairs. Nutritionist Dr. Amy Rodriguez adds, kale helps regulate oxidative stress, which is key for muscle health as we age. It's not just about bones, it's about keeping your entire movement system functioning smoothly. The easiest way to enjoy kale? Massage the leaves with lemon juice to soften them, or lightly steam them. You can also blend it into green smoothies. Ask yourself, are you getting enough kale in your weekly diet? A simple bowl a few times per week can have a huge impact. So let's recap what we've uncovered today. If you're over 60 and struggling with joint pain, stiff knees, heavy legs, or that frustrating feeling of being slower than you used to be, it's not always just age catching up with you. Very often, it comes down to the food you eat. Certain vegetables like eggplant, raw tomatoes, white radish, and green bell peppers may seem healthy, but they can silently trigger inflammation, slow nerve signals, and leave you feeling heavier, weaker, and less steady on your feet. On the flip side, vegetables like asparagus, pumpkin, beetroot, and kale aren't just nutritious. They're powerful allies in keeping your legs strong, your joints flexible, and your movement smooth. Research from institutions like La Paz University Hospital, Tufts University, and McMaster University backs this up. And many doctors and nutritionists agree. Eating the right foods is one of the simplest, safest, and most effective ways to support your body as you age. Because here's the truth. Your legs aren't just what carry you around. They're your independence, your freedom, your confidence. When you care for them, starting with the food on your plate, you're taking control of your own health journey. So now, I want to hear from you. Which of these vegetables have you been eating regularly? Have you noticed any of these issues in your own life, like heavy legs or joint stiffness? What's one change you plan to make starting today? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single one because this isn't just about giving information, it's about walking this path together. And if today's video helped you learn something useful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. That way, you won't miss future videos that can help you stay active, independent, and confident at any age. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.